Welcome to Overload Farm in Mondorongezi, Zimbabwe. Today you're going to talk about the benefits of having farm dogs on the farm. Overload Farm has a number of dogs that play an important role in day-to-day operations of the farm. Let's take a closer look. Protection. One of the main benefits of having farm dogs is protection. Dogs are natural protectors and can help keep predators away from livestock. At Overload Farm, the dogs help protect goats, chickens, cows, and just maintaining the farm safe and keeping away things like wild dogs. In our area, we have got a prevalence of jackals, and we have also felled prey to jackals in that we have lost a number of goat kids as a result of jackals venturing in the peripheries of our farm. The second function is herding. Another benefit of having farm dogs is herding. Dogs can be trained to help move livestock from one area to another. At Overload Farm, the dogs help us move cows from the grazing area to different parts of the farm. They also offer us another third element, which is companionship. In addition to their working role, dogs also make great companions. They can provide comfort and companionship to the farmers and work on the farm. Just observing them do the things they do as dogs, it can be quite captivating, as you can tell. At Overload Farm, the dogs are a beloved part of the family, and we pride ourselves and have a good number of dogs that have a good temperament, and we are pleased about that. They are also an early warning system. Farm dogs can also serve as an early warning system. They have a keen sense of hearing and can alert farmers to any potential threats or dangers, be it during the day or at night, even when you're out sort of in the pastures. At Overload Farm, dogs will bark if they sense anything out of the ordinary, at whatever time of the day it is, helping the cow to keep the farm safe. We are really proud of having a bunch of dogs that are really trainable, that are disciplined. And within our head, one of the things we are hoping to incorporate is the other breed of dogs, which is the Rhodesian Ridgeback, which is well known for its being versatile on the farm. It is alert to any changes, be within the animals or within whatever is happening, people who are venturing into, unknown people who could be venturing onto the farm without the farm or the farm workers being aware. So it is important, and one of the functions that we actually, some of having these breeds is also to allow dog breeding, because we believe having dogs of this nature on a farm will greatly improve the security. As such, we would recommend people having dogs that are reliable, that are well trained to man their farms. And these are perfect, especially Boer Bulls and Rhodesian Ridgeback. They are well-known dogs, especially as guard dogs on a farm. As I mentioned, herding, as you can tell, we are out in the pastures, moving the cattle into different parts of the areas. And one of the things that you find to our Boer Bull is it is alert to whatever is happening around it. And one of the things now is we noticed that one of the cows had sort of ventured astray. And as you can tell, it's now on a mission to try and recover, to try and make sure that this calf is joined to the rest of the herd. This is quite interesting when you observe the alertness, how the dog sort of changes its demeanor, its body shape, and how it is alert to whatever is happening. It is an exhilarating experience to witness. So as part of what I've mentioned before about companionship, these are the sort of things that you find intriguing in terms of the mind of the dog, how it operates within an environment, and how its demeanor changes depending on what is happening in whatever environment you are in. As you can tell now, it is a dog on a mission. It is just sort of trying to drive this calf towards the rest of the herd without actually causing any harm to the animal. and it is also very good in that they are able to protect themselves. So we are really pleased about this, and we are pleased about interacting with these dogs on the farm. As you know, what they say, the man is the dog is a man's a dog is man's best friend. It is indeed a man's best friend when you get to understand them, when you get to work with them and have a close relationship with them. You start to realize they have got different characters within themselves, and some of them can be quite cheeky, and you can also observe this phenomena. And we train our dogs to be disciplined. They are well fed. We try and go for the most nutritional meals for them so that they are built, they grow up healthy, and they don't end up become predators on the farm, in that they may end up attacking the animals on the farm. I've had people who have lost goats to their own dogs, and this is an element that needs to be always be looked at, so that at least you train your dogs to behave in a way that is not destructive to the farm. That's one of the things that we always sort of promote. We also encourage our workers to show a good temperament to the dogs, because when you become aggressive to a dog, that's when it starts to sort of develop its own survival instinct, and you end up with a dog that is quite vicious and can end up attacking farm workers, even people who are visiting the farm. So with that in mind, I would want to just recap on some of the things that I've sort of mentioned about the functions that we found with most of our dogs. For those who have just subscribed, who have just tuned in today, please take a moment to subscribe to us. We'll be uploading more videos in future. And if you feel there are any things that you could sort of contribute towards, we are a community. We are a farming community, and would want to enhance our experiences and the experience of those who are tuning into our channels, so that at least our channel is beneficial. It acts as a resource in some areas. We don't pride ourselves to be able to cover all areas, but we'll do our most to try and share the information that we might come across as we progress on our farm. So to our subscribers, please continue to share. Please, let's continue to have discussions. Let's continue to sort of give ideas. If you notice anything that is of interest, please don't hesitate to drop us a note in the comments box. Please click the subscribe button for those who have not tuned in. Please put in the alert bell so that any new videos that are posted, you are the first one to know. So in conclusion, the benefits of having farm dogs on a farm, from protection and herding to companionship and early warning system, farm dogs play an important role in the day-to-day operations of Ovalo Farm in Mondorongeze, Zimbabwe. And we would also want to know more about what other people do, especially those who are affiliated with the sort of things that we do. I'm referring to farming as a venture, and how your animals, dogs for example, coexist with the rest of the livestock, and how you typically manage dogs. Do you keep your animals locked up? Ours, we don't tend to lock up, but then one of the things that we are looking to do is to create proper dog pens, but then allow them the freedom to exercise, because board bulls, they do need quite a lot of exercise. So to all of you, please tune into the next program. Thank you. Thank you for your time.